Back in the day, I got the boot.
I'll call you back when things get better.
So I hightailed it back to my old stomping grounds and took over the family biz. Slopping hogs and herding cattle became my 9 to 5. When humans weren't breathing down their necks, those critters were living large. But us humans, we're the kings of complicating things. So every cow and pig got their own gig. The moo crew was all about putting their backs into it, while the oinkers were just focused on packing on the pounds. Can't say I saw much to gripe about. My own life wasn't exactly a barrel of laughs either. People or animals, we're all stuck in the same boat when it comes to changing our stars. Now, there was this one pig I tended to. On paper, he was destined for the dinner table. But this fella could clear a 3-foot pen like it was nothing. He'd even chill on the rooftop, never bothering with the pig pen. This little porker became my main squeeze. I'd always whip up some fancy gruel with fine rice bran for him first. Only after he'd chowed down would I feed the rest. The whole pig farm would go nuts, squealing like banshees, but we couldn't care less. After filling his belly, he'd hop up on the roof to catch some rays or start mimicking every sound under the sun. Some days he'd pull a Houdini, and I figured he was off wooing the lady pigs in the next village over. We had sows, but they were cooped up in their pens, stinking to high heaven. He wasn't having any of that. The locals said this pig was a real piece of work. The big cheese absolutely despised him. As time went on, my pig bro's train whistle impression got scary good. But that talent landed him in hot water. See, all the land around us had been leased out. The farmers were now punching the clock, with a whistle at noon, signaling quitting time. My pig buddy would hop on the roof at 10 a.m. sharp and do his whistle routine. The field hands would hear him and pack it in for the day. His impression wasn't spot on, but the workers swore they couldn't tell the difference. The village bigwigs and the foreman had themselves a little powwow. They branded him a troublemaker, they decided. This time they weren't messing around. They rounded up about 20 guys packing heat and another dozen with spears. They split into 2 groups and tried to corner him in the open space outside the farm. Talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. Sure, we were tight, and I should have grabbed a couple of blades and jumped in to have his back. But let's face it, that would have been way over the top. He was just a pig after all. Plus, I didn't have the stones to go toe-to-toe with the higher-ups. My pig bro, smart as a whip, planted himself right in the crossfire. No matter how much they hollered or how crazy the dogs went, he didn't budge an inch. This way, if either side started shooting, they'd risk taking out their own guys. After a few laps around, he found an opening and made a break for it. Man, it was a thing of beauty. Later on, I spotted him once in the sugarcane fields. He'd grown some mean tusks by then. He recognized me, all right, but kept his distance. That cold shoulder stung a bit. But I got where he was coming from.
Where the heck did that sucker end up?
After all, he had to watch out for those snakes in the grass. Before I knew it, I was pushing mid-30s. Besides that pig, I'd never seen anyone thumb their nose at life quite like that. On the flip side, I'd met plenty of folks who loved bossing others around, and even more who just rolled with the punches without a peep. And that's why I can't help but miss that one-of-a-kind pig who danced to the beat of his own drum.